Hi everyone, welcome to the Healing in Motion podcast where we explore films that mirror the feelings of our soul. Today, our mirror film immerses us in the heart of antiquity's most enduring myth with Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Released in theaters on July 17, 2026, the film is currently showing in cinemas. Epic in scale and masterful in execution, it brilliantly explores the full spectrum of emotions that shape human relationships, from the noblest to the vilest, from the most compassionate to the most selfish. The story centers on Odysseus, who is forced to leave behind his wife Penelope, his newborn son Telemachus, and his kingdom to fight in the war against Troy, a conflict that lasts 10 long years. Although he acts heroically throughout the war, he returns deeply scarred by the devastation he has witnessed. His journey back to Ithaca becomes a struggle, not only against the forces of nature and the will of the gods, but also against the invisible wounds of emotional trauma. Through our four storytelling lenses, genesis, theme, character dynamics, and what the film offers us, we'll explore how the Odyssey reflects one of the darkest dimensions of the human experience, emotional trauma, and the courage it takes to confront it. Yet the film also offers a message of hope. It reminds us that healing is possible when we find the courage to let go, to face our inner demons, to embrace our vulnerability, and to choose transformation. So let's begin our exploration with a closer look at the film itself. The Odyssey is an American-British epic film written and directed by Christopher Nolan. It stars Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron. Although it is a large-scale, big-budget production, The Odyssey possesses the intelligence, subtlety, and emotional depth of an art house film, brought to life through breathtaking practical visual effects, a sumptuous musical score, and exceptional performances. The film places the emotional journey of Odysseus at its heart rather than relying solely on its mythical and fantastical elements. Nolan also modernizes the story through a carefully crafted, non-linear structure, using flashbacks and emotionally intimate scenes that create a powerful connection with the audience. The Odyssey is of course an adaptation of Homer's Odyssey, which together with the Iliad stands as one of the two foundational epics of ancient Greek literature and one of the greatest masterpieces of world literature. Drawing from this timeless myth, Christopher Nolan captures the universality of human emotion in a way that feels less fantastical and more deeply rooted in the realities of the human experience. Rather than emphasizing myth for its own sake, he uses it to illuminate enduring emotional truths that remain profoundly relevant today. At its heart, The Odyssey is not simply an adventure about surviving monsters, storms, and angry gods. It is also a deeply human story about the invisible wounds left by war and loss. Odysseus' greatest battle is ultimately the one he must fight within himself. The film invites us to reflect on the lasting impact of emotional trauma, the weight of unresolved pain, and the long, often difficult path toward healing. The relationship between Odysseus and Penelope is the emotional anchor of the story. Their bond transcends distance, time, and unimaginable hardship. Even when separated for years, their love remains steadfast, offering each of them hope and strength. For Odysseus, the thought of returning to Penelope becomes more than the desire to go home. It becomes a reason to keep moving forward. Ultimately, it is their reunion that gives him the courage to confront the emotional scars he has carried for so long. Their relationship reminds us that genuine love can provide the safety and compassion needed to begin healing. Perhaps the film's greatest gift is its message of hope. The Odyssey reminds us that healing from emotional trauma is possible. It is rarely quick or easy, but it begins when we find the courage to release what no longer serves us, to confront our deepest fears, to accept our vulnerability, and to embrace the possibility of change. In the end, Odysseus' journey is not only about finding his way back home, it is about finding his way back to himself. And perhaps that is the journey we are all invited to take. I hope this episode has offered you a moment of reflection, comfort, or simply the reassurance that none of us has to navigate our emotional journey alone. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself, be kind to your heart, and remember that healing is always in motion. Bye for now.